Hey, good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Bonita from the Trauma Recovery Method and the Trauma Recovery School. Happy Friday. Hope you're having an amazing day. If you're in the UK, I know you will be because we're having summer. We're actually having a heat wave. And if you're from another part of the world, we're very happy that we're having a heat wave. So today I wanted to talk to you about why you feel stuck when you've had past trauma. Every single person I speak to, every single person I work with will use one word and they'll go, I am stuck. I don't know how to move forward in life. I don't know how to pull myself together. But when we're suffering from past trauma, we feel stuck in our lives due to a combination of the physiological changes that's happening in our body, the emotional effects, and the cognitive factors. So there are three really important things to remember, and understanding these reactions and how you react as an individual can help you develop the strategies that you need to overcome this way of thinking. So being stuck is actually a way of thinking. So here are a few of the main reasons why people feel stuck when they have had trauma, or they're suffering from trauma or suffering from PTSD. Firstly, fear and avoidance. The fear and the avoidance is always related to the past experience, so the event or the thing that's happened to you. So therefore, when we have fear, it leads us to avoid the behaviors and the situations that remind us of the trauma. So it's a no-brainer. That's how the brain reacts. It's trying to protect us. So what you need to do to help yourself get out of the situation is that you actually need to confront these fears in a safe and controlled manner. And the only way to do that is a step-by-step process. You have to rebuild your foundations, and then you need to level up. Number two, we generate negative beliefs about ourselves. So trauma leads us to believe certain things, like feelings of I'm worthless, I just can't keep going anymore. It deprives us from our positivity, and it takes away our self-image. So what we have to do is we have to slowly rebuild your self-image. One of the ways to do this is to focus on rebuilding your confidence, your self-belief, and doing what we call our future-focused approach, okay? Everything we do has to be future-focused. You have to focus on the past of what happened. It has to relate in the now, techniques, tools, rethinking, and then to make you future-focused. And we also have a lack of coping skills. When you've been traumatized, when you've gone through trauma, or you're suffering from PTSD, your brain actually shrinks in size. It's scientifically proven. It's an actual fact. And why it does that? Well, it does that because it wants to reduce our capability. It only wants to keep us surviving. It only gives us capacity to breathe, function, and then the direct stuff like caring for your family, caring for yourself to a degree. But stuff like enjoyment, going out with friends, being social, dealing with confrontation, timekeeping, being able to deal with what life throws us. No. The brain isn't interested in all of that. What it wants to do is it just wants to make sure that you are functioning. So we lose our daily coping strategies, okay? So what is the solution to that? Well, you have to be very careful with using trauma recovery method techniques that are specifically designed to hit the parts of the brain affected for you personally. And second of all, it needs to be in a specific order, okay, which is what we use in our program. And one thing that trauma and PTSD also leads is isolation and a lack of support. We try to hide away. We don't want to be seen. We would rather just move away into a corner or lock ourselves up at home or not see people, because it's the easy choice, because we like to isolate ourselves because we'll be suffering from emotions like shame or mistrust or judgment or emotional dysregulation. So what we have to do is we have to rebuild your toolkit of skills to be able to manage the emotions. So one of the things we use very successfully in our program is we de-sequence the emotion. we desequence the emotion. So the brain would have built up emotion. It will look like this. It's a pattern. It's a movie. It's a picture. It replays itself. What we do is we desequence all of those emotions and we take you right back to the beginning. And once the brain and body can't connect with the emotion, well, it just becomes an event on your timeline and you can then move forward. So I hope this has helped to sort of help you understand why we feel stuck when we've had past trauma. Remember that overcoming the feelings of being stuck after trauma is a gradual process. It has to be unique. It has to be tailored to your needs and also to your pace of recovery. Not everybody works in the same way. Not everybody thinks the same. That aha moment, that switching from neutral to first gear happens differently to people at different times. And that's why the tools and techniques in our program and the combination of how we use them deals with the root cause of your triggers, which is why you feel better. So I hope this has helped today. Hello, Marius. Hello, Helen. Nice to see you today on the live. If you have any questions, just pop them at the end of this, the bottom of this live, and I will get back to you. So now have an amazing weekend wherever you are, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.